Welcome to Lessons Learned Soul Tribe. So, we're going to talk a little bit today about shadow work and your ego. As we've talked about in other episodes, your ego is very strong, it's very subtle, and it can be very, very insidious in the aspect of how it appears and what it does to you if you're not aware. And that's why we've talked about so many other things prior to coming to this particular topic, because you've got to do the other things first, or you won't recognize when your ego is kicking in. Your ego is the one that tries to control. Your ego is the one that walks in fear. And so if you've done all of the other things that we've talked about, you're starting to recognize all that, and you're starting to uncover all of the layers that have been put on you since, childhood, and where your ego started to be formed. So as you start this healing journey, you're going to come to this thing where you're gonna start to see the shadow side, or the side that you push down, that you don't like. Anything about yourself that you don't like, you've put in the closet, you've pushed down, and so that becomes your shadow, your unaccepted side. And so shadow work is, letting that stuff come back out. It's coming out of the shadows, because now you're starting to, become more aware. You're becoming more conscious. You're starting to deal with those subconscious issues, patterns, beliefs. And that's the shadow work. Is it easy? Not by any means. But it's necessary for you to, start clearing that closet out, right? Accepting those dark aspects that you put in there, because you didn't like it, or people told you you weren't supposed to do whatever, you weren't supposed to act, you weren't supposed to be this way. And so, don't fear shadow work, because shadow work is only reintegrating or integrating those aspects of yourself that you deemed at some point as unacceptable. So while it's not easy, it is most certainly necessary for you to integrate those aspects of yourself and accept that we all have light and dark in us. We choose who we want to be. We choose that we are the light. We choose we are the dark. So whatever, decision you make for yourself, I just want you to understand that you have the choice. The shadow work is okay. Make it happen and get back to your authentic self. You're going to start to feel, more and more of yourself. You're going to start to feel more and more of your own personal power come back as you do this journey, and as you heal those issues, as you reintegrate those aspects of yourself that you said were unacceptable. When you can come into that place where you love yourself unconditionally, the world is your oyster. Please start your shadow work today. Much love and light, Lady T.